The story takes place in Los Angeles, where a quiet and serious man named H is working as a security guard. One day, he is inside a cash truck with his partner Bullet, heading to deliver a large amount of money. Suddenly, armed criminals surround their truck and throw tear gas inside to force them out. But the moment H steps out, something strange happens. The attackers see his face and instantly panic. Instead of fighting, they drop everything and run away like they just saw someone they fear. Back at the company, Bullet tells the others that this new guy is definitely not normal. The way those criminals reacted made it look like they recognized him and were terrified. A few weeks earlier, this same man had joined the company under the name Patrick Hill. The company's job is to protect and transport huge amounts of cash safely. A senior officer named Terry checks his background and is surprised. Patrick's record shows he has handled many serious and high-level jobs before. Terry warns him clearly that this work is extremely risky. He explains what happened 5 months ago. One of their armored trucks was attacked during a delivery. The robbers used a smart trick. They blocked the road pretending to be construction workers and trapped the truck from all sides. Then they broke the door and threw a grenade inside. The blast killed both the driver and the guard instantly. After that, the robbers took all the money and vanished without leaving any trace. Even after hearing this, Patrick doesn't hesitate and says he still wants the job. Right then, Bullet steps in and tells him one rule. Inside the company, no one uses real names. From now on, he will only be called H. After that, H begins his training, which lasts around 60 hours. To pass, he needs at least 70%. But something feels off. During every test, H does just enough to pass. In shooting practice, instead of hitting the center, he aims at the edges on purpose. In driving, he performs well but makes small mistakes at the end, like crashing into boxes. It almost looks like he is hiding his real skills. In the end, he barely passes and officially joins the team. Bullet then introduces him to the crew known as Formula 1. Everyone uses code names so no one knows each other's real identity, making it harder for enemies to track them. Soon, H is given his weapons and starts working. One day, a guard named Dave and his partner are preparing for a big cash delivery. Bullet was supposed to go with them, but at the last moment, he replaces the partner with H. Dave isn't happy and tries to scare H by saying this job can get him killed. But H stays calm and says he can handle it. They all get into the truck and head out. During the ride, Dave mentions that he was supposed to be on duty the day of that deadly robbery 5 months ago, but he got lucky and took leave that day, which saved his life. Hearing this, H becomes curious and immediately asks why he took leave. It's clear H suspects that someone from inside the company helped those robbers. Dave gets annoyed and says the police already asked him the same thing. He explains that the night before he drank too much alcohol and couldn't show up for work. Soon they reach a building to collect a huge amount of cash. Bullet takes H along, wanting to see if he's actually capable or just pretending. They collect the money without any trouble and return to the depot. The place has very tight security and every worker is checked properly before entering. After finishing their work, everyone heads to the resting area to relax. Before entering the rest area, H quietly scans everyone's ID cards one by one, like he's trying to recognize a specific face. Inside, the team starts talking about him, saying he barely speaks and feels very suspicious.
Yo, action man.
Sorry, you mind?
So, where'd you work before then?
Security.
Jolly exciting, was it, mate?
Yeah. Spectacular. Oh, no, I can talk. I just don't want to talk to you.
After some time, one of the guards walks up to H and starts asking questions about his past. He keeps digging, asking where H worked before. H calmly says he used to work for a big company in Europe, then suddenly cuts the conversation short and tells the man to leave him alone. That rude behavior doesn't sit well, and now the whole team starts doubting him even more. The next day, H goes out with Dave and Bullet for a smaller delivery. Everything seems normal at first, but as soon as they reach the location, armed robbers show up and quickly take Bullet hostage. They demand all the cash from the truck. Dave completely loses his nerve. Out of fear, he suggests they should just follow company rules and drive away, leaving Bullet behind to deal with it himself. But the robbers warn them clearly, if they try to move, Bullet dies instantly. H steps in and tells Dave there's no running now. He says Bullet's life matters more than the money, so they have to face this situation. The robbers order Dave to bring the cash out and walk to a fixed spot. When they reach there, another vehicle is already waiting, and the gang is fully prepared. Bullet is brought out and forced to stand in front, so if anything goes wrong, they can kill him immediately. H stays Dave to stand still and takes responsibility for moving the money himself. As he starts loading the cash, he suddenly drops one bag on the ground on purpose. When one of the robbers comes forward to pick it up, H instantly pulls out his gun and shoots him. What happens next shocks everyone. H moves like a trained killer and takes down the entire gang one by one, without hesitation.
Who is this fucking lunatic?
During training, he acted like an average shooter, but now every bullet hits perfectly. It becomes clear he was hiding his real skills all along. One of the robbers tries to escape, and H chases him down to an isolated warehouse. The man is badly injured, and H asks him who he works for. When he refuses to answer, H doesn't waste a second and kills him. Back at the scene, Dave and Bullet are left stunned. They just watched one man wipe out a whole gang alone.
Last but not least, Mr. Hill. How you managed to take down 6 men without even so much as a scratch.
After this incident, the police and intelligence officers start questioning H. They suspect he might be some kind of secret agent, because no normal guard could do what he did. But H plays it smart. He acts simple and says it was just luck and fear that made him shoot like that. When they show him footage of the robbery from 5 months ago, he says he knows nothing about it since he wasn't even working there at that time. After the questioning, his senior tells him he'll be put on desk duty for a month to recover from the incident. But H clearly says he doesn't need rest and isn't affected by something like this. Just then, the company owner walks in. He is impressed by H's bravery and immediately cancels the desk duty order. He says the company needs fearless people like him, not ones who sit behind desks, and sends H back to active duty. At the same time, the officer who questioned H calls his superior and reveals something shocking. He says Patrick Hill is actually a man the Bureau has been searching for over 25 years. Even after hearing this, the senior officer orders them not to interfere. He says H isn't here for money, and whatever he is planning, they should let him finish it. Later, a woman meets H and secretly hands him a file. Inside it are details about all the employees and a post-mortem report. After studying everything carefully, H starts suspecting a guard named Dana. That night, H secretly breaks into Dana's house and confronts her at gunpoint. He notices a pile of cash and asks where it came from. Terrified, Dana admits she stole it from a liquor store and claims it was just a one-time mistake for her future after retirement. H warns her seriously and tells her to speak now if she knows anything else. He makes it clear that if he finds out later she lied, things will end badly for her. When she insists she knows nothing more, H lets her go but leaves her with a strong warning. After this, the story shifts back 5 months. H is seen driving somewhere with his young son Dogie. During the drive, he receives a call from a man named Mike. The man named Mike who calls H is actually one of the robbers from that earlier truck heist, the same guy who ran away the moment he saw H. Now Mike needs help again. He wants to know which route a Furtico cash truck will take. Earlier, he had sent someone else for this job, but that man got into an accident. So now H is given this task. H drives to the Furtico depot with his young son Dogie.
Keep the doors locked. Don't go anywhere.
He leaves his son sitting in the car and goes outside, pretending to buy food, but in reality he is watching the truck closely. His only job is simple: tell Mike whether the truck will go left or right. Once he confirms the route, H calls Mike, gives him the information, and returns to his son with food, acting like nothing happened. But suddenly, everything goes wrong. As the truck passes under a bridge near where H's car is parked, a group of armed robbers attacks it. They quickly take control and start looting the cash. While escaping, one of them notices H's son sitting in the car. The boy has seen everything, making him the only witness. Without any mercy, one of the robbers drags the child out, forces him onto the road, and shoots him dead.
Okay.
H runs toward his son, but the robbers open fire on him too. He gets hit multiple times and collapses. Before losing consciousness, he clearly sees the face of the man who killed his son. H survives, but his son doesn't. This tragedy destroys his life. His wife blames him for their son's death and leaves him forever. It is revealed here that H is not just a normal man. He's actually the leader of a powerful criminal organization, and the people who killed his son belong to another dangerous gang. Now H wants revenge. He orders his entire network to hunt down every gang in the city. His men capture and eliminate criminals one by one, trying to find the group responsible.
But that train keeps rolling. You dead. Always be a good boy. Let's get started.
Bag it.
I was just a baby. Always be a good boy.
I don't think he knows anything. I hear you're a tough lad and a hard worker.
What the fuck? Don't fucking touch him!
But even after all this, they find nothing. When they hit a dead end, Mike suggests that maybe the robbery was helped by someone from inside the company itself. After this, H pretends to step away from everything. He tells his men he is going to London to clear his mind. But instead of leaving, he creates a fake identity, Patrick Hill, and joins the cash transport company from the inside. He also gets his son's post-mortem report, studying every detail carefully, making sure he doesn't forget what happened. On the other side, we see the real criminals, a group of former military men, now turned into professional robbers. Their leader is Jackson, and among them is Jan, the same man who killed H's son. These men had planned that earlier robbery using inside information from the company. And now, 5 months later, they are planning something even bigger. Their new target is a massive heist, $50 million on Black Friday, the day when the company holds the most cash. Back in the present, while transporting money, Bullet reveals the truth to H. He admits that he is the insider who has been leaking information to the robbers all along. He has been secretly working with Jackson's gang, waiting for the perfect moment for a big robbery. Bullet even offers H a deal. He tells him to join them, promising him a huge share of the money. H, who has been waiting for this exact moment, calmly agrees.
Do we have a deal?
Yeah, we have a deal.
We're on.
Soon, Bullet stops the truck at a hidden location where other robbers are waiting. They quietly hide inside the truck. Then H and Bullet drive into the depot like everything is normal.
Yeah, except what's happening.
Dana. Base, this is Gamma reporting.
All clear, Gamma.
Ready.
All good?
All good here, Soup.
The moment they enter, the robbers jump out and take over the entire place, holding all guards and officers hostage.
Says. Take that weapon out. Grab your gun, put it on the ground. All the way. Tie his ass up. Behave yourself.
During the chaos, one brave guard manages to trigger the emergency alarm, alerting the police. Hearing the alarm, some guards fight back. But the robbers are highly trained and wearing bulletproof gear. They quickly overpower everyone. H is also captured and thrown aside, but he waits patiently. At the right moment, he breaks free, kills one robber, and takes his armor.
Listen, the alarm's going. We should just wait for help.
Then he blends in with the gang, pretending to be one of them. Meanwhile, Bullet shows his true nature and mercilessly kills Dave and Dana. As the situation escalates, heavy gunfire breaks out. One by one, most of the gang members die. In the end, only 3 are left alive: Jackson, Bullet, and Jan. Jackson gets badly injured during the shootout, but somehow the 3 of them escape. With the truck full of money, they break through the police blockade and reach an old garage. Under the garage, there are hidden tunnels for escape. But things fall apart quickly. Jackson, already weak, starts suspecting Jan. Before he can act, Jan suddenly attacks him and brutally kills him. Now only Jan and Bullet are left. They take the money through the tunnels and reach a hidden spot where their car is parked. As they load the cash, greed takes over both of them. Bullet tries to kill Jan, but Jan is faster. He shoots Bullet first and kills him instantly. Now Jan is the only one left, and he escapes with all the money. Later, Jan reaches his luxury apartment, feeling safe. After taking a bath, he comes out and hears a phone ringing from one of the cash bags. Confused, he picks it up. At that exact moment, he freezes. H is standing right in front of him. This was all part of H's plan. He used the phone to track Jan's location. H calmly tells him the truth, that the child he killed under the bridge was his son. He then shows the post-mortem report proving how his son died. Without any emotion, H raises his gun and shoots Jan multiple times, in the exact same spots where his son was shot. Jan dies in pain, and H finally gets his revenge. After everything is over, H walks out of the building. Outside, FBI officers are already waiting. He hands over all the stolen money without any resistance. Then, without saying much, H quietly gets into his car and drives away, his mission finally complete.